Ooh, that's a name.
I already know what you're talking about. Oh, man. Well, you got some time to practice. What's going on, LFG fan? Welcome back to another episode of the LFG Podcast, your favorite podcast for anything and everything in pop culture. As always, it's your boys, Jet, J-Mac, and Cody, back with another banger episode this week. We got a lot to cover. We got the penultimate episode of the final season of The Boys to get into. We're going to talk about the latest episode of From, and oh my God, there is a lot of shit to talk about there.
Damn.
Punisher One Last Kill. Did we all see it? Just want to make sure, because, all right, Punisher One Last Kill. And is that it?
That's it, right?
The week has been contained a little bit here.
No movie of the week. I was out of town, so we cannot get a movie of the week for y'all.
No movie of the week. Do have some personal, so we'll see what the boys bring if they have any. And then, of course, the LFG News will get you guys caught up in all the latest and greatest in the world of pop culture. But we start with, I guess it would be Punisher, right?
Oh, yeah? Tuesday? Right?
So,
yeah.
Moving along in our week, starting with Punisher One Last Kill. If you guys don't know, on YouTube, I do have a Fresh Out Thoughts video that you can go check. The video did really well. And then also have reactions that I posted on TikTok. Those did amazing as well. You guys are nuts. So go check those out. But this is the group discussion here. So obviously I'll let the boys lead off and we'll go crazy from there. So, gentlemen, Punisher, One Last Kill. What did you guys think?
Cody, take it away, man. Let me get your thoughts first before I go.
All right. I feel like I am in a very, very teeny tiny minority when I say this.
Hold on, let me turn this volume up quick.
But hear me. But really hear me, because I feel like y'all should have seen this coming after watching it.
Okay.
I am not one for and y'all could easily try and say I'm wrong, and I'm open to hearing. Jesus Christ, I'm open to hearing all of, like, you know, your reasonings as to why I'm possibly wrong, but y'all know I don't like 100% action, and that's what I felt like this was. Don't get me wrong, the beginning had something going on. It was cool, but I think overall I was like, God damn, it was just, I was like, fuck, like it was just straight action, and I just don't go for that. Obviously we're gonna dive into it and there's more to it, but that's just the overall thing, and that's why I personally just wasn't fucking with it. It is cool to see Punishers back, you know, that's what we get at the end, but as a whole, it just wasn't my speed. I don't feel like, you know, like, it was like, okay. So take it away, Penny.
Go ahead, Jet.
I was going to ask, not rebuttal, but do I respond to that, or do you want to go?
No, you can respond to that if you want, but before we do that, Jet's at a 10. Cody, what are you at?
Oh, yeah. I'll say a 6.
Ooh, okay. Jet, go ahead. What do you want to?
I will, because obviously J-Mac just gave the rating that I gave in the reaction or whatever. I don't think you're crazy. I really don't. And I know that sounds crazy because I gave it a 10, but I've also seen people list off kind of what you said more or less. And I don't think the story was like incredible, amazing, obviously. But I think the vibes that I got from watching the trailer, I think it delivered on that. I thought it was going to be a lot of action because I knew it wasn't that long. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. I don't really know what I was expecting going into that, but I loved what I got because I knew that the story couldn't be that insane because it wasn't long enough to be insane. So that's kind of where I'm at. And obviously we'll get into that a little bit more, but yeah.
Well, let me start off by saying this. For what we saw on screen, it's a 10. I love the action. I love the emotions. I love the psychology of it, him seeing his daughter, all of that stuff. Jet says all this, so go check out his review, please. Same reasons. With that being said, though, I got 3, maybe 4 points that I'm like, okay. What was on screen was great, but I'm a little concerned. The first point was nothing major. The show could not I can't fault the show for this. And this is whoever's like the showrunners or the producers, whatever the fuck the sound's going on with it, whoever runs the sound. The sound was fucking low. Like at times I couldn't even understand John Bernthal. Like,
and that's so interesting to me because obviously I watched it how I watched it, so the
yeah,
sound
you got the headphones. Yeah, you got the headphones on for sure,
yeah.
for sure. On a TV, watching it on TV, it was low, and I've seen that criticism too. So I was like, okay, it's not just me. So, but like I said, that's no fault to the show. I can't knock the point, take away points for that. That's whoever's running the fucking shit and the editing and all that shit. Point number 2, and him being in the trailer for Spider-Man Brand New Day kind of took away from maybe the impact or maybe the expectation, not expectations, but maybe the, how do I say this? Like he could have died. Like I was getting a sense of feeling he could have died. He was taking some fucking shots. He was getting some bullets in the shoulders and some fucking stabs and getting beat up. I was like, oh shit. If I didn't know he was in Brand New Day, I could have been like, oh, he might die at the end of this shit. I don't know what they got going on. So that kind of like, all right, well, I know he's gonna be in there, so he's fine in this. So there you go. Point number 2. Point number 3, the title of the fucking thing is called One Last Kill. He didn't get his fucking last kill, who is the girl that we see, which by the way was fucking so perfectly set up. And I love that storytelling of it, of her family being the one that was on the hit list because they went after his family. I get that, but the title, the whole shit is One Last Kill, and we didn't even get to see that. Now, this can possibly get erased if you tell me that there's a season coming, there's a movie coming, there's something going on. But as it sits right now, he didn't get the fucking last kill, which is the title of the movie. So I'm like, damn, that was disappointing.
And I'm a big title person. That y'all know this. That's why that bugged the shit out of me too. I was like, it's called One Last Kill. Mind you, he's killing every fucking body besides the person he's supposed to kill.
Yeah.
Like it just stuff like that. And obviously that's a lot of nitpick, but for me, that's just not, I don't like that. Especially when it's a lot of action. And then it felt short as hell. I swear I got to a point where I was like, damn, it's almost over. The fuck? Like nothing happened really. But
yeah, I mean, it was just straight up action. The action was gruesome, was brutal, was fucking feral. Like that shit was insane. The things that he was doing on screen, I was like, oh my god! Like in one of the scenes, he went through the person's restaurant, the guy's restaurant, stabbing him with a pencil. I think it was that was some brutal shit. A pen. That was brutal. Like I was like, damn, this is
John
crazy.
Wick shit, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah.
yes, and that's why I didn't like it.
That's fair, and that's fair. That's fair. And then the last point, and then maybe this is a non-issue, but just coming off of this and from what we're going to see in Brand New Day from him, and maybe it's very minimal, so it might not even matter. He's about to be so toned down in Spider-Man shit. Like just coming off of the way we saw him here, he's about to be so toned down. Like I want to see the character progression or his mindset. And this could also go to another point that I see people going, where is this on the timeline? Where is this on the timeline? We have no idea. So that could be a non-issue once we figure out where this is on the timeline, where he's going to get his own show. And that's the whole issue with the title. There's a lot of questions. There's a lot of questions to be answered. And that's just the only disappointing. But like I said, for what I got on screen, that shit was good. That shit was great. It's just the effects after. So that's where I'm.
Damn. I don't even know. So you're not at a 10?
I'm at a 10 for the thing, for the show, for what I saw was a 10. Like emotionally, action, I was on board with all that. It's just thinking outside of what I saw was my issues, where my issues come from. Like thinking into the future, thinking into shit like
okay. And totally fair. Honestly, I don't see how Punisher doesn't get another season. Because I just feel like it's set up so well. Because why would you let her get away?
Right.
So I don't know what's gonna happen in Brand New Day, because obviously after Brand New Day is Doomsday and Secret Wars. So who knows what the fuck goes on after that? Like,
yeah,
who knows, right? But yeah, I think once we knew that this wasn't a movie, this wasn't like a 3-episode drop where we could get stuff fleshed out, and then it came out that the runtime was, I think, like actual on-screen footage was like 44 minutes. I was like, bro, what the fuck can you actually do with that besides like give us action. What they gave us, which was and it wasn't non-stop action. It was like
25 minutes,
20 minutes of action. And there's like Shang-Chi action where it's like hand to hand, and that shit is like, oh my god, that's some of the best, fist fighting that we've seen in here. But this action, we have never seen that in the MCU. Like, it was so brutal. The blood splatters when that dude rushed into the apartment with the shotgun, and it was just full out punny shotgun from fucking Marvel Rivals. Like, he was going crazy. Mm-hmm. All that stuff was awesome, and obviously we know that. So yeah, that I don't know. It's so weird to like, or let me not say that. It's weird for me to judge the story when I knew the story wasn't going to be fleshed out. But the story that the little story that they did give us, like you, J-Mac, I was emotional. Like, he was talking about his daughter when he was visiting the grave, when he was hallucinating. John Berthal is a phenomenal actor because I was feeling everything that he was feeling. So I just feel like what it like for you, the kind of reason that you gave it, like what it presented us.
Yeah, it was great.
I loved it.
Yeah.
It would have elevated it so much if his daughter had said, "Get him, daddy." Oh my god. I was waiting for that so bad because we was like, oh shit, we get to see her talking in his head. Oh, this is gonna be it. But it's whatever.
They should do this. They should do this for Hulk.
Oh,
we should get something for Hulk for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That opening scene was insane. I don't know. This shit straight away set the tone when this dude, I think it was like a Nazi motherfucker. I don't know. He was tatted up, the white guy. He came in and took the guy's dog, and as soon as he started stepping into the street, I said, I already know. I already know what you're. And if fucking MCU does this shit, wild, insane, and
I couldn't believe it.
That's a cardinal sin, man. In movies and TV, you don't do that. You don't do that to dogs. You don't kill dogs, man. You don't do that. So they did that shit, and I was like, wow, this just set the tone for the rest of what we're about to watch. And it was insane. Like, it was insane. And then the justice at the end, bro. Where
the get back was it. Oh, the justice, my God, that shit felt so good.
That was really good. Like, that was really, that ain't my, that's not, he's not a devil dog, man. That's my hat. He took that from me. Like, all right, cool. Let him run. That's not the only thing he took. Oh, he didn't. All right. He didn't even have to hear what it was. I could only imagine what he was going to say or do if he heard what it was. Like, he didn't even know what it was. He just said, all right, got you. And then, wow. Yeah. Insane. That was insane. So, yeah, like I said, on-screen shit was phenomenal. Fantastic.
But yeah, if anyone wants to, criticize it story-wise or anything that, you guys named, I'm not here to argue that. But yeah, it's just what they gave us. I enjoyed it. I really did. And yeah, I just think moving forward, like, whatever characters we get in the MCU, like, you just can't say like, oh, Disney's gonna like fuck up that character. You can't. There's a chance that they could, but they've shown us now they have the potential to do that character justice. Whether it's that character being dark, getting all the way into that, if that character has, crazy kills, whatever the case may be.
That character's a lawyer, like we saw in Daredevil, and we fucking got to see him be a lawyer.
Yeah.
And then you also get the other side of that coin, which is, what they do when they are a lawyer and they don't do shit with it. So
yeah,
you never know. You never know. So
yeah, it just shows they can do it. I'm excited to see him back, and hopefully he makes it out a brand new day. Not on no Spider-Man, because Spider-Man movies, they kill people sometimes. So, hopefully we do get a Punisher season 3, because I think, especially off of what Daredevil's doing, I think that should have worked so well.
Yeah. I do hope this gets a season. Like, they set it up like that, man. One last kill, they set up the bounty board. Like, he was been hunting everybody, and this is the final. He didn't even know it was the final person because he thought he was done, and all of a sudden there's a final person, and she wants her to get back too. So it'd be really cool if they can do the Daredevil Born Again style with Punisher, John Bernthal. I look forward to that. Hopefully, if they don't do that, though, this is going to be even more disappointing though, for one final kill. We didn't get it for one last kill. Damn, we'll see.
Yeah.
But all right, there you go. Let us know your thoughts on the Punisher One Last Kill. Like Jet mentioned earlier, that thing is popping off on our socials. I think that's almost like 1 million, right? One of your videos. So
something like that, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So obviously you guys are enjoying it. If you guys have different thoughts than we did, or some of the same thoughts align with us, definitely let us know down in the comments below. But let's get on to Wednesday here, which is The Boys. like Jet mentioned, the penultimate episode before that season finale, episode 7. What did you guys think? What did you guys think?
What are we doing, Cody?
Listen, gang. I've already said it, and it's just gonna keep going. This season is so disappointing. Like, I honestly, I have never been so uninterested in a show like that I used to be interested in a long time. Like, I feel like I just lost so much, like, just care for this show. I just don't care anymore. That's how bad it's gotten. Like, I don't have an urge to be like, damn, how is this shit gonna? I don't care how it ends anymore, because it's just, at this point, like, what are we doing? I feel like, and I've even said this to people now, I think The Boys is just a bullshit show now. Like, I used to think that there's so much going on. Now I just feel like it's all bullshit. And Jesus Christ, they don't shut up. It's just, I don't feel like this show is even like considered. Would consider it like a great show anymore. It's just a good show at this point. Like, I used to have high regard for this show, and I just feel like the plot has become nothing. It's just become constant back and forth of nothing. And we were promised some stuff, and right now I don't see nothing delivering. And the second to last episode is kind of wild for that. So I don't know, man. As right now, this like, we're gonna talk about the episode, but the rating for the episode I have, I'm at like probably a 4. I don't care anymore, man. The Boys just isn't hitting anymore for me. So do with that what you will.
I hopped in the Discord last night. And I don't remember, what did I say to you, Cody? What was the exact sentence? Do you remember?
You asked if I watched anything, and I said yeah, and then you said, damn, you said, what was it? How did you bring up The Boys?
I don't remember the exact line, but Cody had said, I'm sure we're thinking the same thing. And I was like, yeah, we most definitely are. This season of The Boys is getting dragged through the mud on socials and things like that. And I really hate joining in, like, negativity like that and hate. And I wasn't really feeling that strong about this season until this episode. I truly think this is the worst episode of The Boys throughout the whole fucking thing. This episode pissed me off so many ways. But for one, it was confirmed that they just butchered Sage's character. Confirmed. 1,000% confirmed. I don't know whose decision that was. I don't know if it's like that in the comics. But if it is, and I know that they do deviate from the comics quite a bit, so I don't know. But I hate what they have done with her character. Obviously, you're watching this, so this is spoilers, and the series finale is, I think, on Tuesday for the theater people, and Wednesday for everyone else that's not watching it like that.
You might want to check your tickets to see if that's still sold out. They might have returned those tickets already.
So, we'll see, but a lot of things can happen in that finale. Obviously, I'm not writing anything in stone, but again, this is a spoiler review, so there's that. There's your spoiler warning. When Frenchie died, there's 2 things there.
Not confirmed.
Okay. I'm going off that he's dead. I didn't feel anything. 0. I felt no fucking emotion. And in this new, and I talk about it all the time, J-Mac, you're with me there. In this new fatherhood that I'm in, I'm very emotional when it comes to shit like that. I felt nothing. And I don't know if that goes into the fact that I never really fucked with Frenchie and Kimiko as a couple anyways, because I felt like it was never really there, and then it just kind of happened because Frenchie was fucking with dudes at one point, and it just kind of felt like forced to me. But I never hated it. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. So when that happened, even Kimiko like being sad over, like, I felt nothing, and that's writing, because there's been deaths that fucked me up internally. So there's that. Eric Kripke was talking all that shit about Stranger Things. And obviously, a lot of stuff can still happen in the finale, like I said. You fellas can remind me. When has Homelander ever left somebody alive like that? Anytime he kills somebody, that shit is instant. Instant death. Homelander takes off, this nigga Frenchie is crawling away. I said, oh, fuck no. They're doing this just to get that last fucking shot with Kimiko. This shit is garbage. So bad. So bad. What they did with Soldier Boy's character, I don't understand. What the fuck are we doing? He switches his mind every episode, and yeah, you can make excuses for it, but that shit just feels like garbage ass writing. Like, and it's in the news, but I'm gonna say it here. He's not in the fucking finale. I can't understand what the fuck is going on. It's this episode. Oh, this episode did so much and so little at the same time. It pissed me off so many times. I don't know if I'm as low as Cody as to where like I don't care what happens in the finale because I low key kind of do, but that episode pissed me off so bad, man. I was with the people on Twitter, on TikTok. They're saying this season's not hitting. And this last episode, because I wasn't there before. This last episode dragged me into that. I think this is by far the worst season of The Boys. No doubt about it.
Come on, J-Mac, convince us.
There's no convincing. Jet talked about both points, man. I mean, the 2 points I've been wanting throughout the entire season. Well, not wanting, but the highlight of the entire season for me has been Soldier Boy. As I've been saying it every fucking episode. I am so happy that he is on here because he is fucking just lifting my spirits for the fucking show. And Jensen Ackles is killing it. Well, what did they decide to do with my boy? They decided to just box him up, put him away. We'll save him for his own show next time. So like that sucks. And then also, like Jet mentioned, the butchering of like he's with Homelander, he's not with Homelander, he's for his son, he's disappointed in his son, he's disgusted. That's like he's flip-flopping, and that's horrible. Like, pick a side, do it, whatever. And then we finally got my death that I've been wanting. You know, let's get at least one death. To me, it's a little too late. It's a little too late. It's a fucking penultimate episode. I was hoping for like a mid-season, death, and let's see what the stakes are raised after somebody actually dies from the boys. And now that it's Frenchie, like Jet mentioned, he hit it on the head. I could see it coming. Obviously, I think that wasn't a surprise. Just judging the way the episode was going. But yeah, it did. They're supposed to feel something. That's why they dragged it out. That's why Jet mentioned that they didn't kill him right then and there. I think it would have hit so much harder if Kimiko came and saw his dead body instead of giving that last kiss, that last goodbye. It would have hit just a little bit harder, just seeing that body and then her just getting pissed and rage. And all right, we're going to the final episode with her with a chip on her shoulder. But that didn't happen either. This has just been a disappointing season. I mean, it really has. It's crazy because this was a fantastic show pretty much every single season except this last season. And this took the opposite side of what Game of Thrones did, where that started off so fucking amazing. No, actually, never mind. What am I saying? It's the same shit. It's the same shit. It started off so amazing, and we're about to fall flat. And I don't know. I don't know if this final episode. Let's say this final episode's a 10. Does that do anything for you guys? Does that?
No.
I think when people talk about it. Sorry, real quick. I think when people talk about it. And this episode's a 10, they're still going to think about how the fucking rest of the season was just trash and all we got was the final episode. Why do anything? And let's just give us the final episode then. So I think in my regards, it's going to be like that to me.
Because I don't think we've ever seen that.
Yeah.
We haven't. But at the same time, we've always had that assumption, or not, we've all had that knowing thought of like, if a show is good all the way and the ending is bad, the show is bad, right?
Yeah, we've discussed that before, yeah.
So the reverse would be the same case. If the show is bad and the ending is good, the show is still bad.
It's got to be. Yeah, it's got to be consistent. It's got to go all the way through. It's got to go all the way through.
I don't disagree with what you're saying. I wish we had another case of this because the only two that obviously I'm like, okay, I loved these shows all the way out, and The Boys has. I know for you because you kind of been a little lower on the season than I have, but this last episode is reaching like that. It's about to sit at the table with fucking Stranger Things and Game of Thrones, and those are the two that like we have where it's like, okay, we love these shows throughout all these seasons, and then just that last season, it didn't hit. But what those two share in common is that the finale was ass.
Mm.
So when people look back at this in 10 years, and let's say like J Mag's, opinion or his example is that the finale was a fucking 11 out of 10, and people just kind of harp on, no, that was the ending of The Boys. I don't know how that's going to go, because we know how history can be sometimes. So, and we just don't have an example of that. So I don't know.
I just think there's no way a good ending can save this season. Like, the season just has not felt good. And to say one episode, which is the finale, which is the biggest episode of the season, is just going to magically make the other 7 episodes or 8 episodes worth it, that's just crazy to me.
I don't know if it does that, but I think what Jet maybe was kind of alluding to, it's like when people say The Boys, when it's all said and done, what are they going to think of, the final season or the final episode? And if the final episode hits, and that's what they think of, then I guess you could call that fair, but it's
I don't even
tough.
know if it's. I would just say that like they think the ending of the show.
Yeah.
So much bullshit, man.
Which, by the way, I don't think, and I mean, I think Jet, I'm sure Jet has it in his news. The way Crip keeps talking, he's already kind of setting himself up for like, it's so hard to do an ending. We'll see.
Oh no, I don't have that. I did not see that.
Well, then I'll try to pull that up while Cody's going through it. But yeah, he's already kind of setting himself up for to prepare us for an ass ending. This is what I took away from it, and so much other people took away from it too, and that tweet that he did.
That's so stupid, man.
So yeah, I don't know. It's tough.
In the because I saw Campy talking about it. Funny enough, he loves this. Both him and Rob, they love this last season. But he was talking about how in the comics, Noir was a Homelander clone. So obviously that's a huge difference from what they're doing now. So that kind of goes back into what I was talking about in the beginning. Like, they have deviated quite a bit from the comics. And I think I saw a long time ago that the ending of The Boys in the comics wasn't received that well. So that's going to be really interesting if both of these are received like shit. It's like, man, you just you did not know what to do with this ending. So we'll see. This finale is like an hour and 5 minutes, I think I saw. So it's probably roughly around an hour. I just what would that, like, Homelander winning? I don't, bro. I don't know.
Like, at that point, it's like, okay, but like, up until Homelander winning, we already thought he was. I'm telling you, I was convinced there's no way. Once V1 was introduced, and we're like, oh, okay, he doesn't give V1, we got a chance. No, they gave him the V1. What like, how do you win this?
Now the answer being Kimiko, because they gave her the fucking blast, which why the. This is where I talked about it with Soldier Boy. Like, he was the answer already. So now you can take that ability from him, and you're going to give it to Kimiko, and now she's presumably going to be the way that she stops him with this chip on her shoulder. Now that she has this fucking death from Frenchie, it's like I don't like that. I don't like that. This is,
and it makes it worse for me because it's like y'all have Sage there, and Sage doesn't even believe this shit's going to work. Like, what?
Yeah,
bro, I can't get over her character, man.
It's so crazy.
She was written so fucking good, bro. And then they just threw it away. Like, what the fuck? What do you mean you didn't account for love? When she started talking to Frenchie on the couch and they were watching Love Island, bro, I wanted to turn this shit off.
Bro, yeah.
You are the smartest person to ever fucking live. What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
It's actually crazy.
Disappointing season.
Man.
Disappointing season, man. And that, like I said, crazy.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
He was talking so much shit about Stranger Things just for this to be like this.
Yeah.
He's got some fucking nerve, man.
Him and Anthony Starr, like, he's been the one too. Like, hey, well, wait till you see what we got. Wait till you see what we got. And it's
I don't fault the actors though.
But I mean, he knows what's going on. Why is he like if you know,
hype up your show?
I think he's gonna get some flack for it though. Like, just stay quiet.
Yeah, I would hope.
Like,
bro, and then like when Butcher and Homelander got captured, bro, and don't get me wrong, like main characters always get out of situations, but I'm like, this is the boys, man. Somebody has to die, bro. Like, we're too deep in. And then this, like, Homelander's like, just figure out where Sage is at. He figured that shit out instantly, damn near. But clearly he was fucking with them. So I'm like, bro, kill somebody. And then he has the scene where Huey's fucking with his mind. So I'm like, okay, you're about to just slit his throat because he's talking to him. No, why are you just holding the knife to his throat, letting him speak? And like, it's just, man.
Does this nigga not have super hearing? I swear to God, does he not have that shit?
Bro, he does.
And I just made it up.
He picks and chooses.
They pick and choose whenever he
Yeah.
It's actually insane. It genuinely is insane. I don't know, man.
I don't know. I guess bright spot was my boy Jeffrey Dean Morgan coming in.
Yeah,
he was
came back.
He was cool in that scene. I like, he did his thing.
I did like that scene. I was gonna say I thought the bright spot magically was the Deep. Both scenes with the Deep were funny as shit. Cause somebody was drowning. They're like, "Go get him! You can fucking swim." Them fish, man. Because that shark was like, "We know it was you, motherfucker.
We
Come
know
in
it
this
was
water."
Yeah, he tried to get him into that water too. Like, come on in, man. Come on in. That was Samuel L. I don't know if you got that in your. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, is that him? I like, okay, yeah, it is. So that was cool.
He started saying "motherfucker," and I was like,
Yeah.
That's Sam Jack.
Come in here, motherfucker.
Yeah, that was funny.
But there you go. Those two bright spots, I guess, of a silver lining.
He better die. The Deep better die.
Bro,
by the fish.
Better die. By the fish.
But by the fish would be so fucking like that would be a cool way. Like I wouldn't mind that at all. But like shouldn't there be like an ecological problem now that all these fucking, because he said like some sort of millions of fish die like that. The ecosystem
like 1.4 or some crazy shit.
The ecosystem's
crazy.
Fucked. The ecosystem is fucked, bro. Like, and I don't think that's going to be an issue, but I feel like it should be. But yeah,
saw the Gen Vers.
You saw the Gen Vers, which cool. They just popped up in an alley, and that was it. And then at the end, we need your help. And all right, but yeah,
yeah, I don't know.
That's tough, man.
The boys, man.
That's tough.
At least some people are enjoying it.
More power to you.
More power to you.
All right, there you go. Episode 7 of The Boys final season. Let us know what you guys thought about it down in the comments below. Moving on to Sundays or Saturdays if you're us. This is episode 5.
Yes.
Yep.
Of
Julie was gassing this shit.
She was. That's right. She was guessing this shit. Go ahead, boys. What did you guys think about this episode?
So I'm going to keep my shit brief because there's obviously going to be a lot to talk about.
A lot.
And you can just let me know if I'm wrong. Was this not the best episode of the season?
Yes. It was.
Yes.
It was.
Okay.
It was.
Yes.
You kind of scared me a little bit when you said Julie was gassing this shit. I was like, ooh, does he disagree? But
Nah.
I think this is one of those times where somebody hypes up their product and it's like, okay, you knew what the fuck you were talking about. This shit was gas.
Yeah.
I do have a small nitpick, and we'll see if you guys feel the same way about it. But yeah, just quick. I think this is the best episode of the season. I love what it set up. I loved that it Frumily, y'all niggas, you like to complain. You got some answers.
Hell yeah.
You got some fucking answers. I don't know.
It only took 4 seasons.
Oh, man. But yeah, I loved it. Beginning to end, I loved it.
Cody?
Like you said, best episode of the season, man. And you know, it's good when you watch a show and you can still, week to week enjoy it and be happy for what's coming out and can actually engage with people and that feeling of engaging with a show week to week. From is still that, it's still amazing in my opinion. A lot of people say it's slow. Fuck that. This show is amazing. And it's a lot to talk about, and I can't wait to get into it right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, let's go ahead and just talk about it, man, because I'm with you guys. Yeah, best episode of the season. I'm fresh off of it. Got back into town, immediately, watched it. I was in awe the entire episode. Beginning was going. The beginning was going. All right, we started going on our little side quest at the beginning just to kind of set up everybody, but it didn't take long for shit to get going, and it was pretty good after that. So yeah, best episode of the season. Fantastic. Cannot wait for the rest of it. So yeah, go ahead, boys.
So we're obviously going to be all over the place. I'm just going to start with my nitpick and see if you guys feel the same way about it.
Yo.
When the dolls started to attack them, that shit, to me, and Andre agreed, that shit looked like people in costumes.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it did. Okay.
And it kind of took me out a little bit.
I can see that.
Okay.
I can see that.
That's fair.
Like I said, nitpick. Doesn't take away from no ratings or nothing. But yeah, like that started happening. And obviously I was shell shocked because I was like, oh, this is the first time we're actually seeing some different shit other than what we've seen before.
Yep.
But yeah, it kind of looked off to me. And in that, I was going to say split second, but when they're getting attacked, I was kind of like, damn, this looks kind of weird. But yeah, that's really it.
I think it was that initial Kool-Aid Man entry. And then after seeing that, like noticing, like, because if you just showed me that little scene in a little pocket, I'd be like, that's a 80s fucking, movie type shit, But after that initial scene, it's like, I don't know if you just tend to get used to it or you just kind of just like start watching it and it just kind of phases out. But that's, I can see what you're talking about for sure. But it definitely at the beginning was like that for me.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
So us, because we can try and go part by part because I actually want to talk about everything. So the lake and the doll shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this isn't. I'm mad about it or anything. It's just I was like, they're putting rocks in the dolls. How are the dolls even underwater to begin with? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of weird, right? Like, how are they underwater without
what?
The rocks in the first place?
Yeah, because they had to put rocks in there, and then even then they weren't even underwater anymore. But
at the beginning,
yeah, remember when they first pulled them out?
Yeah, and she's cutting them open.
How were they underwater to begin with?
Because they put a lot of fucking rocks in them.
They put a lot of rocks, and that's why. But before, when they first found them, they had no rocks. So I'm like, how are they even underwater to begin with?
I don't.
I was thinking that it had to be something with
the raft,
Tabitha being there.
Yeah, and see, oh my God, the theory. Did y'all see the theory of the person saying the kid shaped the town? Like,
I haven't really seen any theories from him, to be honest.
Okay, whew. I'm gonna just simplify it. Basically, any kid that is there. So right now it's Ethan. They are the ones that create the monsters and shape the town. And the only reason I feel like it's making sense is because of the Tabitha shit. Because Tabitha remembered, and she remembered that she was there as a kid, and we still don't know anything about that. Why she was there as a kid, and she had her dolls. Somebody fucked with her. He threw him in the lake, and she said that he turned him into monsters or something like that.
He died in his dreams. No, I think is what she said. They found him dead, and he died in his dreams. I could have sworn that was the line.
I don't know, but I just remember her saying that the dolls turned into monsters.
The guy that threw the dolls in the lake?
Yeah, because I could have sworn she said that they attacked him. Like I'm gonna look back for the details. But the point was that it happened after she got her dolls taken and thrown into the lake. So you could assume that she kind of had a reaction to it and it made the dolls come alive. That's what I thought instantly because I remember seeing that theory. And it's crazy because you think back to season 1, they told Sarah to kill the kid. And back then we didn't know who they were talking about, but obviously it was Ethan probably. So it's interesting. Like maybe, and it's just, we're going to get to it, but it's just so much because like, we gotta figure out the memories coming back is what's gonna help us right now a lot, and we're gonna get into that right now with Jade. But that shit was crazy, and what sucks.
Hold on, because I don't want to lose this.
Go ahead. You can happen whenever.
Does that play into the fact that she was able to get out that first time, like going through the tree or to the lighthouse?
No, I think that has to do with the shit that Julie's talking about with bookmarks. Because there was another theory on that too. They were saying that the bookmarks is probably clothes or like items from the past times. But that's far fetched because they were saying she had Victor's lunchbox, and that was the thing that helped her get out. But in this remember last episode where she was about to go to the tree, the white boy said, "Don't do it. I don't know if it's gonna work this time." She didn't have nothing. But that's just a theory. But as far as getting out, I don't know. I really don't. I don't understand that at all.
In my mind, that would play into what you were saying. Like, obviously, she's an adult now, but she was a kid once there.
Yeah.
So maybe she still has that. I don't know if I want to call it an ability, but that's somehow connection to kind of control things. And maybe that's how she knew that, like, yeah, we're not safe here. Because unless, and it might be revealed later, she knew that the dolls were going to transform.
Yeah. I forgot. It was inside when she was hearing the scene. And that's when she remembered it all happening.
She heard herself singing.
That's the thing. She lived her own, not her past life, her own life. She lived through being in the town with the monsters. Right. That's what I got from that. So it's like,
you think that little girl's self is literally herself?
Yes, that has to be literally her. She said, I was here as a kid. She never said, oh, it was somebody else. Like, she knew when she was Victor's mom. She didn't specifically say I was somebody else as a kid. She said when I was a kid, I had dreams of being in this place. But then she said I was here. And then she said I used to have dolls. I used to sing a song. So it's like, how do you forget all of that when you were? Don't get me wrong. I get you don't remember everything, but it's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
like was she born there?
She's for sure. And we were just talking about it. We were talking about this before we started recording. It's like I was damn near. And how old did you say Tabitha was in that flashback they showed us?
8, 9, 5,
you think 6. I don't know.
I was gonna say I was for sure younger than that, and I have memories way of that time period, way before how old she was. So unless there's something.
Is it like dairy where the further you get,
like
the less
you remember? I was gonna think too. Yeah, I was gonna say that too. Yeah.
So it could be something like that.
I can't wait to the Jade shit.
Her clothes though. I mean, yeah. Obviously, that's why I was like, you guys think it's that because her clothes were like colonial type clothes and shit. It wasn't.
It's yeah. It was like a time period.
Yeah, it was a time period clothes. So that's why I was like, that's throwing me off. Yeah,
I know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because then she instantly did she remember it? Oh, I remembered how to hurt them. It's like
to me, when she started remembering shit, it was kind of like you're going through some trauma, and that's when your memory and your adrenaline just starts clicking, right? So that's where, and which was opposite of what fucking Jade started doing. He's doing drugs and shit. And he's got his own shit going on. We'll get into that right now too.
Oh my god, bro, that twist. Oh my. I'm not gonna lie, that shit.
But let's talk on Jade then, since we're there. He takes the shrooms, and Jade was like, maybe we haven't seen nothing with his fucking shrooms going on, but it's still daytime last episode, and
hey, that was fire. I was like, I called that shit.
Yeah, it was still too soon. It was too early, man. The effects weren't kicking in yet, but they started kicking in this episode, and he sat down telling Boyd, like, hey, bro, you got to be my anchor. You're gonna make sure everything's cool. If I see something, let me know, whatever. And they started going on their little journey, which was pretty cool.
I got to stop you because obviously we'll get past that. Andrea said, and I'm sure this is the case. I wasn't really looking at the sign. She said that the sign changed to something to go that way.
The sign said answers and it pointed that direction.
See, I was not looking at the sign. I don't know what the fuck I was looking at. I was not looking at the sign.
Yeah, and it was blinking, like it was flashing with the lights and everything.
Okay.
And then on the back of it said this way, but the sign never looked like that. That's why. It never said answers, if I remember correctly.
Gotcha. Okay.
Damn. What was the first thing he's talking to his younger self, right? He comes across him in the woods, just playing the violin.
Yeah.
And he drinks the blood from this other dude. I think we saw him last season too. With the nail in his eyeball. He drinks the blood, and that's when he's like, hey man, don't do it. Little kid's like, don't drink that blood. He's like, fuck it, I'll do it. He takes the blood, man, and shit starts going down from there, and he just starts following him. This kid's just taking him through the whole fucking town, and they end up at a colony house, which he's looking at everybody. He's like, what the fuck? I recognize you guys, whatever. And that reveal right there was pretty cool. He's like, oh shit, this is my past lives. All of these people are my past lives from me being here. And he's like, well, look at him. What do you notice about him? He started inspecting him. And that's where we get the Man in Yellow's type of plan going forward, or being concluded here in Jade's case anyways, is where they all killed him. The entire town people killed him. And he's like, oh shit, monsters didn't kill me or kill these people. The townspeople killed me. So it'll be interesting for that to go forward.
This goes back to Tabitha real quick. Because when everything was going on in that cabin, them other two in there, they started acting crazy. How did she know? How did she know? So when they started getting attacked, they killed the first dude, obviously. I was like, okay.
Oh, I knew he was dead.
No, but look. I was like,
crazy.
I was like, yeah, crazy. I was like, okay, good. Go kill the other bitch. Because that I'm predicting is going to cause problems. The fact that she's alive,
Yeah,
she's going to start talking.
she's gonna
And then
start
that's
talking.
going to get the town going crazy. Because everybody else, Donna, Boy Jr., Ellis,
What is his name?
Ellis.
Yeah.
you know, Tabitha and Ethan, we're good. They're
Our
in the
our main
circle
characters.
that, yeah, they're in the circle that for some reason them niggas just get all the information. We obviously know why, but they get all the information. Everybody else in the town, fuck you. You're just here for some reason. We don't give a damn about
And
you.
all of this could be
Honestly.
solved by talking to them, man.
Yes,
Talk
and
to
that's
them.
the issue.
Yes, but yeah, I'm predicting that girl living is gonna cause problems because she got her face fucked up.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
pissed.
Yeah.
Bro,
So-
I promise you, when last episode ended and we had them two people with us, and then they were bro, I was like, hold on, like the way that they were showing that man, and he didn't want to help these people. I'm like, hold on, man, they giving him too much screen time. That man finna die.
He said something in the cabin when Ellis was like, "Yeah, I keep forgetting that Ethan is a kid."
Oh yeah.
He said some slick shit. I was like,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
get this nigga the
Well, maybe he
fuck
could
outta
maybe he
here,
could
bro.
find out what's in the lake.
Yeah,
and
maybe
then-
you can find out. Yeah,
maybe we can find out what's in the lake.
He said dead.
Donna was like, "Hey, my bad."
Oh, and while we're there, that Donna fake out was crazy because they hinted at it
Donna
again.
fake out was
They
crazy.
hinted at it again because she said something. Oh, somebody was talking to her. I forgot what it was. I forgot the line was. Then that dog grabbed her. I was like, this fucking soon?
Yeah,
She
I was
got
like,
away. I was like, oh.
boy,
Damn.
I knew you was going.
Her theory of there being monsters in the lake and they were scarecrows, I was like, "Oh shit, that was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Crazy.
That would have been
Yeah.
crazy. That would have been crazy.
Yeah.
Obviously, they didn't
I've
do that.
only
theory.
known these to hold stuff back.
Yeah, that shit would have been fucking crazy. But I was like, "Oh wow."
But yeah, it's
Wait.
back to Jade because that's the shit. Yes.
Yeah.
Last thing
Go ahead,
before
go
the
ahead.
Jade. Tabitha said the talismans aren't gonna work for them.
Yeah.
How the fuck did she know that?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
That's
Because you would just assume like everything's bound by whatever the power of the talismans are. But
Nope.
yeah, she knew.
last season or maybe a season before that, I don't even remember. But when they were down there at the lake and they were sleeping in there, we heard some fucking pattering. Going on top of
something was knocking on the doors and shit.
Could that have been? I mean, that could have been the dolls, right? Because the dolls were still at
See,
the bottom
but
of
Or
the
that's-
maybe she knew that obviously they're not going to go through the door. They're just going to bust through this bitch because they're that big.
Yeah.
But why didn't they do that before? If that was them,
Yeah.
When-
You're right,
when
'cause
what
it couldn't
was
have been
them?
well, they've been to those cabins before. They've been there. Like they always take trips out there for food. And the first time we ever saw them go there at night, there was things walking outside. We didn't know what the fuck it was. We assumed it was the monsters, but we didn't know.
Yeah.
It could have been the dolls.
Do you think it
whole
was the
time.
dolls?
That's what is the assumption. Because what is to assume that the dolls weren't waking up the entire time? They were thrown in the lake. They probably sleep in the lake. They probably just go back to sleep, and that's why they're under the water.
How far is the lake from
Them?
where they're
It's like
staying?
right there.
No,
It's
like,
right-
not the cabin, like from the settlement or whatever.
They said the way that they was talking in the episode, she said, "Oh, we're not gonna make it by nighttime." Like, and it was sunny outside, and then
Why do they go
Go
back
ahead.
to the lake?
that's just where they sleep. I assumed like that's where they were
Mm.
thrown in, and that's where they became alive. So that's where they go to in the nighttime or in the daytime.
Were they tied up with seaweed and shit and like anchored?
See, I thought that was just from the water being, them
Yeah,
being
yeah.
in the water. But
Over-
it's still that actually makes it feel like that they haven't been up, because if that's
Yeah.
the case,
Yeah.
so I don't know. It's weird.
Because and the only thing that's kind of throwing me off from it being the dolls is that we still haven't seen this fucking spider.
Who the spider?
Which we saw a little. We
my
saw.
boy Jay.
He saw a spider
He
twice.
saw a few of them.
Yeah, he saw some spiders, so that was crazy.
God, I hope they don't. I hope they don't forget that shit. And there's no indication that they are. I want to see that spider so bad.
Yeah, and what sucks though is for this Tabitha thing, I think them dolls, we're not going to see them again. I think after they go back to the town, they're not going to go back out there.
You think
I'm
they take
thinking in
they take the doll?
No, like I'm saying, I don't think we see the dolls.
No,
ever,
right.
like,
Do you think they take the doll? They're the one that presumably killed. I don't think.
no.
You don't think they carried the doll back during the day?
No. Oh my god, because that's actually insane. Like that's actually crazy. Why would they do that?
I don't know. To fucking show everybody.
To protect them from the monsters. But see, this is when I was about to go back to Fatima. She's making a golem, right?
Right? Yeah.
This is what I'm
Could
saying.
they use
like,
that?
Could they use that? Like this whole thing of they can actually shape what's going on in there. Like, could they create an actual monster, a champion?
I would love to see that if they fucking bring it back and then she removes the fucking stake or the totem, whatever it is, and it comes back at night while the fucking monsters are outside. Do they fight or does it do anything? Or I want to see interactions with other things, with other creatures.
See, that's interesting because if you really think about it, they did not attack Tabitha. Not only that, but when she was a kid and she screamed, she pointed. It was made. They didn't show us, but it was made a point that it was the dolls that she was screaming.
That's what I assumed.
So why wasn't she dead as a kid? And right now they didn't even attack her because she's the one that created them. She's the one that made the monsters possible.
That's fair, yeah.
We get to Jade, or we can get to Jade now. Who Jade?
Where do we?
We're at the colony house, and he just discovered his past lives. Where did he go after that?
Inside. They go inside, right?
He said
inside colony house.
Yeah, because the little boy was taking him through the house, and then he showed him downstairs or wherever they keep all the storage. He said, "The answers you seek are hidden."
Boyd was pissing me off. We'll see more on that later, presumably. Boyd was pissing me off a little bit though, because he's like, "Hey man, tell me what the fuck's going on. What do you mean people killed you?" And I'm like, "Boyd, shut the fuck up, man. He's getting answers finally. Chill the fuck out." Like, we wanted answers. This is what we did. So yeah, and obviously he continued.
I see why though.
No, for sure, I can see why, but it's like at the same time, let's not fucking take him out of this, man. We did a job.
If you pull him out of this episode sucks.
Yeah, you can't do that. You don't know if you're gonna be able to get this fucking back.
If I heard Capricorn one time, boy, I would have been pissed.
And when Boyd was like, "Well, drink it," I was like, "This nigga."
That's what I'm saying. On my life, bro, I felt for Boyd low key because obviously in his eyes, this nigga's just tripping out.
Yeah.
But in reality, when you hear him say, "Yeah, this dude's been telling me to drink this blood," drink the fucking blood.
It's not real. It's not there. Like, drink it.
Boyd is an asshole, man. What you mean drink it, nigga? You drink it.
When his younger self said no, boy, I said, "Oh, hold on now."
Yeah, for sure. Damn. Little Victor, man, the boy in white don't got shit on him.
Damn. Yeah.
Damn.
Little Victor was helping out, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're down there in the cellar or whatever the fuck it is. And then the boy, or I was gonna say the boy in white, little Victor shows him that, to go right here.
Boy. I mean, little boy. That's little Jade.
Little Jade. Yeah, that's young Jade.
Oh, I keep saying Victor. I'm thinking I keep saying Victor.
Okay.
Little Jade shows him it's right here. And then he's like, "Boy, do you see this door?" Yeah, that door is there. They get to work. Just start getting that shit in there. Open the door. It's a fucking tunnel. I said, no way. In my mind, I was like, and obviously we know what happens later, but in my mind, I was like, damn, the monsters, and obviously they could have been, but I was like, the monsters could have been fucked y'all.
Nigga, this is what I'm saying. Like, they're there the whole time. How did y'all not seen this fucking door? It's barely hidden.
But, okay, so, and obviously this is jumping ahead, but do you think that door is really down?
That's what I was going to ask.
That's what I was going to ask, because we can only assume that what he's hallucinating is real, because, like, not real, but, like, it's all not fake. Like, he's not just bullshitting. Like, the little self is really telling him some real shit, because everything just makes sense. You can only assume that when you got down there, like, that has to be there, because they're gonna go next episode, right? They're gonna go see it.
You have to. I don't know.
Jade has to. Yeah. And I feel like this is the biggest part about the episode when he's down there, because not only clearly he's in the tunnels, boys tell him, let's get the fuck out of here. But when he got he finds the sacrifice room and he gets captured by the monsters.
Mm-hmm.
In my head, all I could think about was that the idea of Jade's don't die to the monsters, so he's safe. That's how my head is thinking.
Yeah.
He's never gonna die to them. He's good. And in that situation, see, this is where it's interesting, because when he's hallucinating, is he still hallucinating? Like, is it the town messing with him as well as himself helping him? You know, his past lives. Like, is it both of them coming together? Because the monsters technically are there, and they, but obviously, like, it's so much to think about. But the biggest thing that pointed out to me was when they buried him alive, presumably, there was a child under there.
Yeah.
Are we saying that kid wasn't sacrificed and it was hiding? Like, that has to be something. Why was there one kid in there that was technically hiding in the corner that
Why-
said remember?
Why is that even, I guess, hole there? Why did they have kids around and then they put one kid buried alive and that's how that also worked?
It has to play into what he thinks is gonna work.
Yeah, like it has to be telling him how to fix it because
The kid's bones are down there maybe still? And
I don't know.
I don't know.
He sounds like he knows, because if I'm not misremembering, he said I know how to get us home.
yeah, he said
Right?
I
Yeah. He said I know how to get
So that has to play into like, okay, he knows how this is all gonna play out, like how this is gonna work. This is 100% gonna work, or you wouldn't say that. You just know, like, okay, I know what our next step is.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see. Damn, that's really interesting. You guys thought like that. I guess I wasn't necessarily thinking that Jade was gonna die, but I was more so along the lines of, damn, they're gonna have to go like try to save him. I don't know if they're gonna know how to do that, because obviously we know that what happens later. But yeah, that's really interesting, because I was like, bro, he's gonna be buried alive. Like, how do you?
Bro, that's what I was saying, bro. And then, oh my god, the twist.
The twist was crazy, bro.
Okay, so let's just get there, right? Because any other show does that, and I'm gonna fix it. Any other show does that, we fucking hate it.
Yeah.
We wasted a whole fucking episode for that shit not to be real. The fuck are we doing?
But because it's from and how it was executed, that shit was chef's kiss.
That was so good.
It makes sense because we're in From, and it makes sense because it's driving the fucking plot forward, and it makes sense because all that shit is really fucking there. Like,
what did I just do?
All that information is actually accurate.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Because it's not like we wasted time. Like, no, like me and Andrea both finished the episode. It was like everything he saw is real.
Yeah.
Yo.
So,
but that motherfucker's getting buried. And he starts screaming because the little kid's like on Cooey. He's like, I'm like, why are you screaming? You know about the kid. Relax. What the fuck's going on? And then he just fucking wakes up in the chair. I said, oh, fuck no. Oh, fuck no.
I said, oh, fuck. Like,
no.
You understand? Like, I was geeked when that happened.
Yeah,
I said, shit.
Boyd was talking to him. He's like, what happened? What's going on? How we were over here. And I fucking said the line before Boyd said, it's like, we never left. And Boyd says that shit. You never left. And it's like, oh my God, bro.
And it's
He's
so
wearing different clothes and shit. Like,
yeah, it's so genius because they planted that throughout the episode. There was times where Boyd was just disappearing. I was like, that nigga was just behind you.
Was just behind you.
I thought it was just him hallucinating him not being there because he did that once. He's like, why'd you leave me? He's like, I didn't. I've been here the whole time. So it's like, okay, maybe he's just hallucinating.
I'm saying that's the those are the hints that they gave. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I was like, holy fuck, man. Like that was crazy. That was a good fucking twist. I like that a lot. So great fucking episode. I'm super excited for the next episode. And how many episodes is this shit?
10. It should be
10?
Every episode, every season has been 10. So we're halfway through, which is great pacing in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I saw people saying on Twitter that there's not an episode next week, that they're skipping next week. Google right here is saying
May 25th.
May 25th. So I don't know, but just in case that is the thing, Monday. I don't know. That I kept seeing that a lot. So that's something to keep in mind.
Mid-season break? Fuck no.
Yeah, I need that.
That's crazy. But it does say the 25th, and these episodes drop on fucking Sunday, so that's weird. That's a little weird.
I don't know. And that's not, to our memory, that's never happened.
No.
So
yeah,
I guess we'll see. And I'm wondering. Oh, here's another nitpick.
Go ahead.
Let me, because I just want to get her name right. Because Christy
and
is the one with the boot.
Yeah.
Marielle is the one going through shit. Marielle.
When she was in chains, specifically the first time, I was like, ooh, I don't know if I believe this acting right here. She talking about, I was like, you gotta sell that a little better than that. I don't really remember the second one, but that first one, I was like, well, you kind of took me at that scene a little bit. Not to say she's a bad actress, I don't know, but
She was dying, man.
Oh,
I keep messing with this.
There was that, and then Julie kind of thing took a little break. Obviously, this was focusing on Jade and Tap more this episode. So I'm wondering if the next episode that airs, if we get back to her a little bit, because I do want her to keep story walking. I want to keep saying that, especially because, and I don't know if before this episode, I don't know if this was like a known thing, but one of Jade's fucking past selves was like a Civil War soldier.
Yeah,
black man.
So and he made the point. Someone made the point where it's, little Jade made the point, like, this is some of them, but there's more. So I was like, damn, they've been reincarnating for a long fucking time.
Remember the dates?
Yeah. Oh yeah, all the dates. Yeah.
I was like, the show is so layered.
Going back to Julie's story walking, fucking Maniello got some information when he was looking at Adam, and they were talking.
Yeah.
They were talking about how she's story walking, and he's like, "Oh shit, okay, well now he's got some information on that." And I don't know if he already knew or if this is how he ends up knowing. I don't know what's going on with that, but he did overhear that conversation. So
I can't wait to see his explanation of powers, like just how strong he is, what he can control. Because I feel like it's kind of weird right now.
Yeah.
Like, how would you not know that she's not story walking?
Right.
You should know that. And this, unless this just plays into what Cody was talking about, like the story is really different from what it's been. Then I guess, but I have always felt like he just has more control than what has been shown, and it's not an issue. I just can't wait to see them explain that, because anytime he's on screen, I'm like, look at this devious motherfucker, man. Why?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Noah Costa again. So I don't. Is that something? Maybe not. Maybe it is. I have no idea. But we haven't seen her in 2 episodes.
Oh yeah, because Boy left her to do that shit. She better go, because we haven't seen her for a while. She better come back with some shit.
Yeah, she's got to.
I'm telling you, 2 episodes. Shit,
2 episodes, Noah Costa. So, let's see. But
Victor's dad, that was crazy.
That was a good scene. That was a good scene. Like, obviously heartbreaking and stuff, and what he was going through. But yeah, that was.
Tell him, show him, Victor, what he did to her.
Yeah.
Like it. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, because Kenny saw him taking that alcohol. Am I tripping? That alcohol bottle was damn near full.
Yep.
He drank the fuck out that thing.
Yep.
Like, there was like a quarter left. I was like, oh God.
Drinking straight piss.
Straight moonshine. Yeah.
Damn, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say it really really helps you realize why Victor tried to forget everything as a kid. Like, he went through so much shit. Like,
yeah. And who knows what he's seen that we haven't seen.
Exactly. That's the point. Like, he probably knows some shit that could really help us.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
And I guess last thing for Jade, his younger self said, yeah, they never kill you. The monster never kill you. The town people do. He said, but Tabitha gets it worse.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't hear that. I missed that.
Yeah, he did say that. It's like, what does that mean? Damn.
I'll tell you, man. I love this shit, man.
Hopefully there's not a break next week. And I don't know. We'll see. Stay tuned for that. All right, there you go. Let us know what you guys thought about From this week. Leave all those thoughts down in the comments below. Those are all our the weekly watches. Obviously, Jet's got his own watches, but let me do the outro for this. Those are our weekly What We Watches. Let us know if you guys are enjoying the week's watches and all of that. But just keep in mind that our reviews are just our opinions. We encourage you guys to go out and watch these episodes for yourselves, gather your own opinions, come back and share your thoughts. All right, Jet. I don't have anything. Cody, you have anything?
Negative.
Jet?
Yeah. So, in this is honestly gonna get crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you guys.
Really?
Went to the cinema, and I honestly had no intentions of going this week because there was two things playing. It was Is God Is,
Mhm.
and then Obsession. And
Yep.
I was not gonna watch either one, but I was on TikTok and I follow this guy by the name of Seth Reviews Film or something like that. I'm sorry for not having that. But he was talking about Obsession, and this guy Seth, like the way that he breaks down movies and film, like I know he knows what he's talking about. And he's kind of a little harsher on films, but his ratings are like very detailed, and he gives a movie the number that he gives it for specific reasons. And he gave Obsession a 4 out of 5 stars. So I was like, oh shit, that movie must be great. So took Andrea on Friday to go watch Obsession. First of all, packed fucking theater. And there's a lot of movies right now that aren't in their first weeks, obviously, but there's still Michael and Prada and Mario and a lot of things. So the parking lot was crazy. And as we're walking out of our car to go into the movie theater, there was a tree that had fell on top of somebody's car, and I was like, oh damn, the vibes are right. That's crazy. So getting into Obsession. This movie right now on Rotten Tomatoes is at a 94 for the critics and a 94 for the audience. So it's crushing it on both. And I am here to report that I 1,000% agree. This is a 10 for me. It is a 10 so much that it is now my number one movie of the year. It
Craziness.
Past Project Hail Mary. So it's Project Hail Mary, or it's Obsession, Project Hail Mary, The Sheep Detectives, and then the drama. I don't know what my 5 is. I gotta look at it. But yeah, this movie is insane. And I knew nothing going into this movie. I don't even know who made it. But it turns out that it was made by, let me get his name right, Curry Barker, who is a YouTuber. He's also a TikToker who I was following on TikTok, and I had no idea this motherfucker made a movie. Had no inclination. But there's just like been this renaissance of YouTubers making actual theatrical films. And that shit is so fire because whether it's like this one or the YouTube channel Rocka Rocka that made Talk to Me and Bring Her Back, I think it is. Both of those are fire. I didn't see the Markiplier one. What is that? Iron Lung, I think it's called. Mm-hmm. I know people like that one. So it's really cool that like all these movies have been good. And I really just feel like, because a good chunk of them are horror. So, when it comes to these YouTubers that do like these crazy skits and things like that, they have to think outside the box anyway. And I just think that helps them so much when it comes to creating these films. But yeah, I'm going to stay away from any spoiler talk when it comes to Obsession, just so you guys can watch it, obviously, because of how I'm talking about it. But this film was great, and the praise for it doesn't stop there for me, because aside from the actual plot, the handling of the plot, because the plot is not something that we haven't seen before, but it's just how it's handled here in the way that they use different techniques to explore that plot it's insane. But what I'm talking about that is probably going to ruffle some feathers also. The lead actress in this movie is, I'm if I don't say your name right, I apologize, but I'm going to go with Indy Navarrete. Brother, J-Mag, I know that Timothy has Dune 3 coming. Cody, I know how hyped you are about the Odyssey, just like the rest of us, and that cast is stacked. I'm proclaiming right now, nobody is going to have a better performance this year better than her. The shit that she had to do in this movie, and it's not even from scene to scene. She had to switch emotions mid-sentence, mid-word. It's so unpredictable of what she's gonna do next. It is next level. And I was, after watching the movie, that's all anybody is talking about that's not praising the movie. It's her. Like, she is next up. I can't like hype her up more than I'm doing right now, and I'm not even doing it justice. She is ridiculous in this movie. How I felt about Jessie Buckley winning the fucking Oscar for Hamnet, I feel even stronger about this. I don't know if she's gonna do it, but she better be nominated, because I'm telling you guys, she's ridiculous. And Obsession, bro, it just plays into, because like I said, this plot is not something that we haven't seen before, but the way that it goes about using her and using, or I should say, the lack of light, and it's just conversations, but they're so unsettling and unnerving, and you don't know whether she's gonna do this or she's gonna do this. You have no fucking idea, and it just switches on a dime. It's honestly so insane. I loved it. 10 out of 10. Anybody that sees this review, you can let me know if I'm tripping. Obviously, by accounts of all these ratings on here, whether it's Fandango or IMDb, like, everyone is just glowing about this film. It's exceptional. It's one of the best horror movies of this decade. No doubt it is. It's crazy. And again, I wasn't even gonna watch it, but I'm so glad I did. Andrea thought the exact same things as me, and on horror, we can be kind of apart a little bit, because horror is just like, there's so much bad horror that when you get an absolute gem, a great one, it's like you just know it. And with this one, you know it. Also, Curry Barker, who is the director of this, he's a duo. He's part of a duo on TikTok. The other person is Cooper Tomlinson, who plays Ian in the film. So they're both in it. He directed it. He starred in it. It's crazy. I know it's smashing its fucking projections already. The budget, I've seen 1 million, and I've seen a quarter less than that, and I think it's already made like 15 million. So they're killing it when it comes to money. This movie's incredible. I'm not saying it's going to be the best movie of the year when everything's said and done, but Indy, I feel so strongly about that shit.
And you need to go watch Superman and Lois.
Oh, she's in that?
Yeah, she's the main character in that too.
Oh, damn, that's crazy. But you, when Curry Barker was, because I've been watching TikToks about it, he said when he was trying to cast this role, he was like, yeah, there was girls that get like the scream queen aspect of it right, but didn't do like the normal behavior shit right, or they had the normal behavior shit right and they couldn't do the scream queen shit, and she blended it perfectly. And yeah, she's next up, man. No doubt about it. It's crazy. So go watch it. Let me know what you guys think. Number one, crazy.
That would have been my double feature, that one and In the Gray. But out of 10. So I've been wanting to take Glory to go watch that one too, even before all that shit. I was like, look, she always says she loves me. She loves me. She loves me. Like, look, let's go take you to this movie so you can see how much you love me for real. So, W, there you go. All right. Anything else?
No, it was just that one.
All right, there you go. That is our What We Watches. Let us know what you guys are watching, playing, listening, or even reading down in the comments below. We'd love to hear it. But let's get into the weekly pop culture news, and LFG keeping you up to date on all of that. Cody's going to go ahead and bring that up right now.
You're muted.
let's try that again.
He said it perfectly.
I said, I did, huh? I said I had time to practice and I did not use it. Sing Qua Walls has been cast in Man of Tomorrow in theaters on July 9, 2027.
know who that is right there, right, Cody?
Of course, but did I say it right?
It sounded right. Yeah.
Sing Qua?
Sing Qua. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Hell fucking yeah. Yeah, what does he cast as?
A
Yeah,
wolf.
anybody knew?
He's in Teen Wolf.
I've never seen him do any other thing. I don't know what else he's possibly
I've seen him in some other stuff too. It's nothing major, and I doubt this is any different, but he's all right. He's all right.
This is a current picture because that was like a decade ago. Teen Wolf.
Yeah, that was
and he looks the same if this is current.
Oh, this was White Men Can't Jump. He was fucking.
Yeah,
he was in White Man Can't Jump. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So, horrible movie, but you know.
You ain't fucking with Jack.
Come on, man.
Shit was bad. All right, we'll see what he turns out to be. What role he got?
Yeah. All right. So Aaron Paul is posted on Instagram, presumably, a picture of, I'm assuming, an Invincible script. Says some light reading.
He said some light reading. Coming back. He's coming back. It looks like that's what I'm taking away from it. Like Powerplex is coming back into the story. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. What? Because and we talked about it. Obviously, it's we're expecting the Viltrumites to take a backseat just a little bit. So going back to the Powerplex, which was a great episode in that season.
What if he fights a fucking Viltrumite by accident? He don't even know.
You get fucked up.
Yeah, obviously, but like that'd be cool.
Yeah, I don't know in what, because he should be in jail, right? Yeah, he should be in jail. Yeah. I don't know what capacity he comes back, but I mean that's cool. Like I said, that was for sure one of the highlights of that season. So
I have no idea how long scripts are supposed to be, but that looks like a episode, more or less.
We're about to get at least half of a season of them on Earth, right?
Looks like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you would bet money it's only half?
Yeah. I feel like the tension's gonna pop off kind of quick, and we're gonna get like a little bit of what's going on. Probably like a quick few episodes of problems, and then it's gonna build up to the some type of conflict, and they're gonna have to just.
Well, we still got Oliver and Mom out there, and obviously Omni-Man's out there, so we're not gonna be on Earth the entire season. We're gonna be having separate storylines.
I don't know, but what's up? Exclusive. Invincible creator Robert Kirkman has confirmed that future episodes will feature more original storylines and side quests that deviate from the comics. So yeah, we're going to be on Earth a lot.
When you read this, do you still think half the season?
I feel like because he's probably throwing in fillers so that he can make the next season because it's last season, the next one's the last, right? Or what did they? How much was it?
No, that was. I don't think they said, right? Invincible?
No, I thought he said he wanted to make 7 to 9.
He's still going. Okay, he's still going. I forgot what you're talking about. There is something.
Okay. I see what you're saying then. So yeah, we're gonna have a filler season.
Nah, I don't think so.
You don't
that
think so?
Episode was good, right, Robert? I liked it.
Facts.
Y'all didn't see who wrote it. That's why. Go check who wrote it.
Y'all didn't check the story credits?
Sony has begun telling PS4 users with GTA 6 on their wish list to upgrade to a PS5. Grand Theft Auto 6 is on your wish list to get a PlayStation 5 today to be ready. That's so crazy.
Yo, them motherfuckers putting that shit on their wish list is crazy on a PS4.
Oh man, they're still on current gen.
That's insane.
It's actually
imagine as soon as you click that shit, you get an email.
just put it on your way. We're gonna go and just auto push that for us.
Sir,
send that right now.
Let me stop you there.
That's actually wild. They're really gonna try and buy it on there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And Aaron Paul, some more news for the boy, has been cast in Fallout Season 3.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
WWW.
Getting some work.
Getting some work. Amy Madigan will guest star in Ryan Coogler's X-Files series.
You better be a witch. Supernatural type shit. Yeah.
Oscar winner, Amy Madigan.
Yep.
Well,
Fire.
A Fast and Furious TV series is officially in the works. Vin Diesel is executive producing. He couldn't get his movie, so he said, "Fuck it, I'll take the family to the TV screen."
There's an animated kids TV show of Fast and Furious.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
probably
Spies. I think they're called something Fast and Furious Spies or some shit.
I don't know, man. Like, obviously, this franchise, and people that aren't, super mega fans, is for sure past its stay. So a TV series, it's like maybe if we get back to racing, maybe. Hello.
They're never getting back to that.
Well, remember he said his next movie or the last
It was gonna
back
go
to the streets. But then
Back to
people
the
came out like they were actually on running the fucking movie. And I don't know what he's talking about. And apparently, even on this shit, he said there's like 4 spinoffs that they got going. And again,
Jesus.
they came out and said, "No, we have just one." So I don't know what's going on there. But Fast and Furious just makes money, man. They just make people love those movies, man. They just put them in theaters and they fucking make money. So people go to see the just crazy, stupid shit that they do.
Yep. They're showing more people than cars.
6 seasons of that fucking animated show. I just looked it up. It's kind of crazy. Fast and Furious Spy Racers. 6 seasons. Tyler Cody is in it.
Tyler Posey's in it. Oh,
Tony
shit.
Toretto. So he's somebody. Toretto.
The Teen Wolf spinoff episode.
There you go.
Universal is reportedly developing a new live-action The Grinch movie.
About that time again, I guess.
Yeah, it's always that time every few years where we got to decide if a new person can pick up the pedestal or what is it? Pick up the torch.
Yeah.
I know that Jim Carrey is so selective with what he does, and he barely does anything nowadays. They should ask him.
Think so?
Bro, I just recently... Yeah, I would.
Okay.
I just recently watched that Grinch movie. That shit still holds up, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's so good in that role. And there's even the copycat guy on TikTok that be doing the Grinch stuff at one of those theme parks. And he's solid. But he's not, bro, no. Nobody's Jim Carrey, man.
Yeah, but in today's age, you know what they're gonna do.
I'm not saying he has to get the role. I would just like for them to ask him if he would do it.
Yeah.
How would you do a sequel though? I've never heard of a Grinch sequel. It's always just one story and that's it.
Maybe he's protecting Christmas from somebody who was a fan of the Grinch.
He just cooked up a story quick as shit.
I don't know, but Grinch. Ahsoka season 2 has been delayed to early 2027. The first season released in summer 2023. Sound like some motherfucking Stranger Things timeline going on.
4 years is crazy.
But it's
hey, maybe this is good news and they throw in Devin.
Wow.
Maybe. Well, whatever happens in The Mandalorian, which comes out next week. Something going on with that. I don't know.
Interesting.
We'll see.
Devin, man. Exclusive Bullseye actor Wilson Bethel has criticized Marvel Comics' version of Bullseye as a thin character, and as much as I love the way he exists in the comics, I would frankly get bored playing that as an actor. Honestly, I respect the opinion. Because I feel like he brought a lot to the character because I know nothing of Bullseye. And if he's saying he's basically ass in the comics and boring, I like the personality he brought to it. People are probably gonna disagree, but it is what it is. I loved him as Bullseye in the show.
It wasn't too hard to beat Colin Farrell as Bullseye, which, by the way, he was I liked it. But yeah.
I don't see how the comic people can even say anything because I'm sure they're up in arms now, maybe, but it's you loved him before you knew he said this. Everyone loves Bullseye. He's one of the best parts of that show.
Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. And more news. to come. Grown Ups 3 is officially in the works at Netflix. As long as Adam is full control.
I mean,
Full control.
Full control. Happy Gilmore 2 exists, man. Like I don't have no desire for this.
But this isn't like Grown Ups and Happy Gilmore is like two different ballparks right now. Like I feel like Happy Gilmore did not. We all know it didn't need that. Grown Ups is literally they can.
What are they gonna do? Go on another vacation and do the same shit we did?
Two movies
Exactly.
So that second one is garbage.
Yeah.
Don't do that,
bro. That shit is garbage.
Is crazy. That's the basketball game one, isn't it?
Yeah. I think it is. Yeah.
Bro, that shit. Matter of fact,
that's crazy.
I just want to see what the people think.
That's wild.
Give me a number, and if it's higher than that, you got it.
60.
You're crazy. Go lower than that, Cody. You could have won this so easily.
Nah, I like to be reasonable.
I'm gonna say in the 30s.
The critic is an 8. The popcorn meter out of 100,000 votes is a 53.
Damn, I was close.
You were close.
It's fine. That's fine. I'll take it.
An 8.
An 8 is actually insane.
That's crazy. Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, Netflix movie, Netflix slop. The Sandlerverse continues. I mean, it is what it is.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
turn it on and turn your brain off.
He makes these movies, man. Like, maybe.
Let me find out he's doing Waterboy 2. I'm gonna get pissed.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Waterboy 2?
You can't do a Waterboy 2. You just can't.
Why? You couldn't do. Why? We were saying the same shit about Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, you can't. Like that wasn't a good movie.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Let me find out he's doing a Waterboy 2, and I'm gonna be pissed because they're doing a Waterboy 2.
You know how many high level actors and actresses would be in a Waterboy 2?
Fucking football stars and shit too.
Probably more than Happy Gilmore, to be honest.
Yeah, way more.
That shit'll be on some semi-pro shit.
Oh man, he would be.
Yeah. On some nut shit.
Yeah. Let's see, man.
Fucking bionic arms now and shit. Look at it.
All right. Let's go find us an earthbending master. Avatar: The Last Airbender Season 2 premieres June 25th, only on Netflix.
I forgot about this shit. Look how big he looks.
I don't know.
Apple. Yip.
I only really had this in there because I don't know if we knew the date.
No, we definitely didn't. No.
And then for this one, did it all dropped at once, right? Usually Netflix does that. But...
I think it did, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
it's another one of them.
He's old enough for Katara now.
It's crazy because overall as a show, we all enjoyed it. Like we all thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
But when I think about it now, it's like all I could think about are the fucking negatives.
Yep. It's so
it's
crazy,
weird.
Isn't it?
It's weird. It's so weird.
Yeah. Well, when you criticize, you can't help but do it.
I mean, my I'm not gonna say she was butchered like how Boomy was butchered, but my favorite character is Azula. I mean, that's just, I don't know if that's a miscast or what, but just I didn't love it.
Zulu was in season 1? I don't remember this.
Yeah.
I'm not even fucking around. Damn, I don't remember this. Wow.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to wait and see. So, things we heard on Toph, man, it's just not it either. No, that's my second favorite character, and you better go fuck that one up.
Not blind.
That'd be crazy. Imagine. Not blind.
The bandit.
Damn, that's crazy.
All right. Hannah Einbinder, hopefully that was correct, on what to expect from the finale of Hacks. Pain.
I'm caught up on whatever is not on the fucking TV right now. The latest season. I said that weird, but yeah, whatever the latest season is, I need to start that. So it's a good show. It's a good show. And remember, I watched this shit because this won the fucking Emmy over Fishes, which.
Yep.
And I still stand by, like, it's a great show, and I love it. I'm a fan of the show, but that episode should not have won over Fishes.
Fishes, man.
That shit looked like some pain.
Fuck, I forgot
That's
to
a good
watch
show.
that episode. We never watched that episode yet.
Oh, I never. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Lanterns is set in 2 time periods, one part in 2016, the other part in 2026. The story begins with a shooting in a small rural town that Hal Jordan becomes convinced is an alien incident.
I forgot that it's kind of like not even kind. It's like the MCU where it's like real time.
Mm-hmm.
That's like we're in the same timeline as them.
Yeah.
And then so Superman's in 2025.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And they're going back quite a ways.
I think this is probably like going over his past and how he became him, right? Or something similar to
I would
that.
imagine it's Hal's 2016, and then obviously you get 2026 with what the fuck's John Stewart.
Yeah.
So I would imagine that's what it is.
Yeah, something like that.
There is a trailer tomorrow. Obviously, I'll be reacting to it. So by the time you're seeing this, that'll be out. So go check that out. See your thoughts and opinions. Us here, that first teaser trailer, man, people went crazy. There's not enough green. It's like we're a little more logical here, okay? We're not judging shit crazy off no teaser.
There's no aura around him. Neither did Guy Gardner, but nobody gave a fuck about that.
Nope. Not a damn.
Nobody cared about that shit.
It's so sad, man.
But-
People are just so weird.
Love to hate.
Avengers Secret Wars begins filming in August.
Yeah, I had asked this question last time because I didn't know. I thought maybe they had already done that back to back or at the same time. But yeah, in August, ready for next year.
CinemaCon.
CinemaCon. An all-female Expendables spinoff is in the works titled Expendables.
Expendables.
Expendables. The film is set in the late 1990s during the height of Y2K era tension and geopolitical uncertainty.
Look, we if you guys have seen our fucking podcasts, our issues are never with the females, and honestly, we praise the females and shit. This is one of those that's like I'm like I don't know why do we even want another Expendables movie? I would be saying the same shit. Like, all right, that shit is done. Like, we're done with the Expendables. It was cool for what it was, but now we're getting. And then they did a fucking play on words, bro. Like that is so corny. The Expendables, like, man, if it's good, I'll eat crow, man. But come on. That's crazy. It's gonna be his sister. Is that Glenn Powell? This is a fucking AI photo.
Bro, I was looking at this picture
right?
like weird.
This is an AI photo. I don't remember Glenn Powell being in a fucking Expendables movie, but then again, I don't know how many of these bitches are there.
Maybe he is.
Maybe he is.
He looks the same age as he is now.
There's a Expendables 4 that came out in 23, so Glenn Powell, if he is in it, it would be that one. But I'm not seeing him on the cast here.
Expendables 3?
Expendables 4. Is he in 3?
It's on his Google thing.
Oh, yeah. He's in Expendables 3. So is 4 not a thing? That shit came out in 23. Maybe he just died or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. I didn't even, I mean, like I said, I think I've only seen the first one and the second one. I didn't even know there was 4.
Wow.
Crazy.
Be on the lookout for that, fellers.
Hey, Ronda Rousey.
Fellas.
14 seconds. Craziness.
Whooped her ass.
Crazy. I didn't get to watch it, but craziness.
Soldier Boy will not appear in the Boys series finale. Would you look at that?
He's in a box, man. He's in his fucking cryo chamber, ready for his spin-off season.
This poster on the right has to be in the finale, right?
Better. Like, who are all those flying motherfuckers?
Yeah, I was about to say, is that just people getting powers or what?
Man, because that's a shot in the comic, right? We know that's a shot in the comic, I think. I don't know if all the people flying.
I think they're all glowing in the comic too,
Okay,
like red or something. And then there's like another poster where like Homelander's out in space and the Earth is like kind of exploding. I don't know.
Yeah, see, I had a theory that, if Homelander wins, or they just drop a bomb and just destroy everything, and he's the only nigga standing, like, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's, because we get spin-offs, but I don't know if any of them are after the boys.
I don't care anymore. The Boys season 5 episode 7 is at 7.1 on IMDb. It's now tied for the lowest rated episode in the show's history.
Oh. That's not even that bad, honestly. Look at that 7.1. That's decent. That's pretty good. You know how many fucking projects would love to have that rating?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that other episode is, but this is worse. This one is worse. The Boys.
Homelander. Super Mario Galaxy movie 65 million has become a phenomenon at the Mexican box office. It has now surpassed Avengers Infinity War 60 million and become the 6th biggest movie of all time in Mexico.
He was wearing a poncho in that shit, right? The movie, I think he was wearing, like, in the opening scene, he was wearing a poncho.
Oh, yeah, him and Luigi. Yeah.
And I think, were they speaking Spanish? I think they were speaking Spanish, too, in that town.
Oh, maybe the little fucking little dudes? Yeah.
So, I mean, it makes sense. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
That's Infinity War. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Mark Ruffalo will voice Nero, the main cat of Pixar's Gato, in theaters in 2027.
Okay.
Is it Gato?
Gato, yeah. Wow. Cool.
Hell yeah. And more news to come. James Cameron says he wants to make the next 2 Avatar films in half the time for 2/3 of the cost. Huh? We're going to be looking at some new technologies to try to do them more efficiently because they're hideously expensive and take a long time.
So, question. If we can notice the difference when it comes to these Avatar movies,
yes,
is that worth it?
Yeah, no. I feel like the best thing you're getting from these movies at this point in time is the visuals and the way it looks. And if you're taking away from that, what are we doing?
That's fair. That's a fair point. The best thing, because that was the best thing about the last one.
That's the best thing they got, man.
And but what if the story's good though? What if the story's better, but the visuals are less?
I refuse to believe it.
What's gonna go out the window is the automatic guaranteed fucking Oscar. You know, you're gonna lose that. That's not a guarantee anymore. I mean, you might still win it, but that's not a guarantee anymore. But if the story is better, because, the first one was, I like the first one and people don't like it. So even that, I like the first one. I like the second one. Third one was just not it. So if they get back to giving us more unique Na'vi tribes or some shit in different part of the world, hey.
It sounds like he's just trying to make more money. And he's trying to find any way he can to make more money off of this.
Well, they're not making, like I said, like we talked about last time, they're not making as much money as they did.
They still are making a lot.
Yeah, but it's less every time.
Yeah, and that's why in his head, fuck, I got to make this money while I can. Let me go ahead and try and cheap out so I can make more money.
And the general population is not going to know that they're fucking with the technology until they fucking show up and see. So,
yeah, because 80% of the people that watch the Avatar movies probably don't even know about this. They're going to see it and pay for their tickets.
And then, like, maybe it comes out and it doesn't drop in the fucking high frame rate. I'm sure they'll still do. I'm sure they'll still do the fucking 3D. Like, that's just their staple. But yeah, I mean, because it's a spectacle to go watch these things. Like, it looks insane to see. And obviously the story is what it is, but that's not to say it's like bad. It's just not great. And, you're taking away what makes the movie great to some people. It's like, well, fuck. Now you're just a movie. So, I mean, I guess we'll see what comes out of this, but yeah, I don't know. Crazy.
Obsession. Director Curry Barker has already filmed his next horror film, Anything But Ghosts. Follows 2 con artists whose fake ghost hunting business spirals out of control after encountering a real dark entity. Starring Aaron Paul, Bryce Dallas, Bryce Dallas Howard, and Violet McGraw. So Aaron Paul, it's working.
It's working.
Much like Obsession, right? Like it's a story we've seen before, but is his gonna be fucking great or 10 out of 10, like Jet was saying for Obsession? Because I mean that's not a unusual storyline. You know, we've seen those types of things before, so we'll see. Pretty cool.
We'll see. And to conclude the LFG news, Eric Kripke, right, says he is really hoping that fans enjoy the Boys series finale. It's super hard to do a finale. Fans will retroactively judge the show based on how they feel about the finale. If we stiffed it, they will definitely say, well, that show wasn't as good as we thought it was. And it's almost like you're trying to secure your legacy with these finales.
Yeah, like I said, man, he's already setting up us, preparing us to be like, yeah, it was hard to do finales, man. Sorry. It's just hard. No,
that's the Homelander shot.
That's the Homelander shot, too, by the way, yeah.
Yeah.
Luke's. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, it's like at this point, yeah, we'll see. Because again, you were talking so crazy about Stranger Things for your thing to be ass.
Yep. Homelander hasn't killed. Oh, well, he just killed Frenchie. He just killed Frenchie.
Nah, Frenchie took himself out.
Frenchie took himself out, exactly. Because
we
don't even know.
We didn't even talk about that. Why are you doing that in the first place? Why? Like, did you?
That's so dumb.
Why? That didn't make any sense. Not like. I don't know. That was weird. Like, why do that?
I don't know, man. But that is the last piece of news we have for you LFG goers.
There you guys go. LFG keeping you up to date on all your latest news in pop culture. So if you heard something you didn't already know about, hit that like button now. That would be much appreciated. Let's move into final thoughts before we head out.
Oh, final thoughts for this week. We got a few of them here, actually. Some real discussions can be had. There's some funny ones. Let's get into it. So this first one, people of the internet said, mystery television at its absolute peak. Which one are you choosing? Obviously, for us here, we know that, it's From. But I only brought this up just because, J-Mac, have you seen Lost?
Yeah. All of it.
Okay. So then, have you seen 1899? Because I know you haven't seen Dark.
Started it. I couldn't get into it. First episode. I know that's crazy to say.
Is it about the Bermuda Triangle?
I think it might be, if I remember. They're going into that. Which you know what it was, and I think it was like a foreign thing, so the lip sync was off. The mouth. I hate that shit. I don't like it. But not to say the show is bad, but I think that's what made me like, nah, I don't want to fuck with this right now. So maybe I go back to it. Definitely let me know if I should go back to it. And then Dark, I've never seen that one, but I've heard about it.
Yeah, that's the one for sure everyone raves about. And Lost too, but they say Lost just gets worse. But yeah, apparently these are the best kind of mystery televisions kind of in that group with From. So I thought that was interesting. I don't know when I'm gonna start it, but I really do need to start Dark. I just want to see what the hype is there. But yeah, there's that. Let us know if another show belongs in this category with these shows. And any other thoughts and opinions you may have. So moving right along, this one, don't care about his name, but I had to bring this because this is what I'm talking about, that the fans of From are fucking idiots. This guy said the fact that all the answers they need lies in Victor's head and he keeps acting like a little baby pisses me off.
Yes, because
what are we doing? Like, do people watch the show with their fucking eyes closed?
Yep.
He is a child.
He's a kid, man. He's traumatized. He didn't even think the Maniela was real. Like,
man was alone, mind you, that whole time. Alone going through all that.
Yep. They just want Victor to just be like, oh, here, guys, look at it. Here's my, just fucking grow up in a fucking instance. Like, just fucking realize you're fucking 60, 70 years old, however old Victor is. Like,
These are the motherfuckers that downrate shows that or downvote shows that don't need to be downvoted, that are talking all this shit about these shows. Like, it's people like this that it's like you don't even understand what the fuck you're watching. So I just wanted to bring that to the pod. Like, it's not made up. These people exist and they have these shitty ass opinions and don't even understand the material that they're fucking watching or reading. It's actually insane. So this next one is on a comment on one of our Instagram reels in response to Cody talking about the stormtroopers not being able to do anything. He commented, "Didn't they kill a couple of Mall brothers in the finale?"
Fuck no.
Well, the first Mall brother was killed by the Inquisitors,
Mall
right?
brother? Oh, which one?
The first one with the fucking heavy machine gun. That was episode 8, I think. He died to an Inquisitor, so no. And there's only 2 Mall brothers, right? There's only one set.
Yeah,
that was it.
Yeah, the one with the gun and the one that sacrificed himself, right?
Yeah. Well, to be fair, he did get shot up. He was getting shot up, but and there was they didn't kill him. I'll say that. Like, he took himself out.
He threw his knives at them and took himself out.
Yeah, he took 3 of them out. But yeah, he was getting shot. He was getting shot up by them.
Imagine, they were damn near point blank. They were right in front of him.
Yeah.
But, 2 throwaway characters. You're welcome. You're welcome. Minions fighting minions.
What they replied? What were the replies? Do you remember?
No, whatever. Well, we're already here. I'll just go look. But yeah, I just wanted to give Cody the opportunity to respond to that because I thought that was funny. You got 8 likes at that time.
It's crazy. Mall brothers.
So passionate.
He killed the Mall brothers, man.
Titled that shit "Bad Aim."
Yeah.
All right, here we go. The replies were, somebody added him and said, "And at least one of them was a Mandalorian." And he got 3 likes.
Maybe. It's possible.
And then he replied back to him and said, "Exactly. Been a minute, but they're finally killing important characters now."
Didn't he just... That's crazy. Important characters.
These are no-name characters.
Yeah.
Mall brothers. A Mandalorian.
Mall brothers. And a Mandalorian. Yeah.
And there's other people that like gave their 2 cents on stormtroopers and the whole history of them, but yeah, I just thought that was interesting. Cause I was like,
Yeah, there's a whole paragraph right there.
So we move. This next one is for Cody, because I don't think J-Meg you ever went to go watch it. But Dado on Twitter said, "It's been long enough. What did you actually think about Dragon Ball Daima?" And I posed this question too. Oh, okay. Well, then to both of you guys then. After, it's been however long it's been, what do you guys think? It being in the Dragon Ball table, I guess you could say.
The same thoughts that I thought after. Like, it was all right. Like,
yeah,
it was a shame that some of the shit was just throwaway shit. Like,
yep.
Come to find out that I don't know, remember that fucker's name over there in the back with the fucking black horns or his fucking head or whatever. What his whole power? Yeah, his whole power was shit just bought in a fucking gas station. Like,
yep,
that was crazy.
It's actually fucking nuts. There was just a bunch of eyes there,
Yeah,
the whole thing that's been like apparently the Demon Realm's craziest thing is just
their crown jewel, their fucking holy grail.
Bought at a fucking shop, man.
Gas station, man. At a gas station that somebody ordered from a fucking catalog and shit. Like, that was dumb,
insane.
But before
one
that,
person, he was wearing it as a belt. The entire fucking show.
Yeah. Before that, though, it was all right. Like, the story was okay. I mean, it was cool to see them as kids and see them getting their fucking transformations as kids.
Yeah.
I will say what's that dude's name in the fucking spaceship? He was cool. Glorio. He was cool. I liked him as a character. He was a new character.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, mid. I would say mid.
Yeah. Yeah, it was mid.
So the worst Dragon Ball series?
Probably, honestly. Because I highly regard GT.
Yeah, I like GT too. I really like GT too. So yeah.
Damn, Daima. Tough. Oh, there you go.
Good. Had some good lore.
That it did.
Super 2 on the way. This next one is a funny tweet that I saw. I wanted to share it. This is from a shot from the Punisher One Last Kill. And this guy quoted it saying, he just saw someone napping.
Let me tell you something.
You fucking napping where all this shit's going on right now? Yeah. That's what I was hoping he was going to say, let me tell you something, but he never did. I was looking out for it too. But yeah.
Damn.
It's funny. Thought that was hilarious. This next one is another comment on one of our stuff. This is actually from a while ago, but this is when we were talking about One Piece and Naruto side characters. This guy said, on the sidecast argument, the quality of the character matters the most. I can never say this word, and I see it all the time. How do you...
Deuteragonist?
We'll go with that.
Agonist?
He said Sasuke wins by default. So I'm guessing that's just the character next to the main character.
Yeah.
Or to the protagonist. So he said that. We don't know who that is in One Piece at the moment. Maybe we should get the definition for this word.
Because in my eyes, that would probably be... Dang, no, because who would it be?
The second most important character in the narrative, right after the protagonist, yeah.
Because that could be anybody in this show. That could be Joy Boy, that could be Emu, that could be Blackbeard, that could be... Did I say Roger?
No, but yeah. Joy Boy? No, can't be Joy Boy.
Roger, I guess? It
Shanks.
is Roger, huh?
Most important character.
You think it's Shanks over Roger?
I feel like Shanks has a lot of importance to the story, especially right now.
But like Roger is a story.
Yeah, but like, I feel like that is true, but it's like if you really think about the current story, Roger has like no importance to the story itself. He's just a guy that found it at the wrong time. But to the current story, Roger has no weight in anything.
That's interesting. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess any One Piece fans, let us know who you would consider that to be. Best female cast, Tsunade won by a mile.
That's actually wild. Why Tsunade?
Is she the best girl in Naruto?
I don't even think that's probably true. If I think for a second.
Well, matter of fact, because we're riding with him, is Tsunade better than everybody in One Piece? Every woman in One Piece.
Robin?
I'd take Robin.
I would too, personally.
I don't know. I don't think you guys would take Tsunade over Nami, right? Nami's really...
It's debatable.
It's debatable.
Damn. Yeah.
Vivi?
Nah, I'd take Tsunade.
I would take Tsunade too. And when we say Robin, what are like? Are you going better written? Like, is that why
Wouldn't
you're
that be
saying?
how this goes?
I'm just asking. I'm just making sure.
And it says female cast. It doesn't say best female character.
Yeah, that's he just. I don't know. I don't know. Because I guess in his mind, he's saying it's just better than all of them.
Yeah, because I never watched Naruto and sat there and said, damn, Tsunade is such a great character. Like, she's an okay character to me.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like, that's why I don't understand where that came from.
She's obviously important to the story.
Yes, but he said by a mile. So I guess he's going off of importance, and I guess...
Because Robin's important as fuck to the story, too, though.
Yeah.
Yes, he is, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
So by a mile is crazy.
It's not even just her having, like, being well, let me say this about her backstory being great or anything like that. Like,
Yeah, like
she's the only one that can read the
She's the
fuck.
only one. Like, this shit is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. That one.
Yeah, that one's weird.
Interesting. The complexity of her. Oh well, he smells it right here. The complexity of her story brings shame to other female characters in Naruto and in One Piece.
That's a stretch. That's a stretch. To say by a mile is crazy.
So, do you think you do think that Tsunade can contend?
Yes, but not to by a mile. Like, it could be debatable.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with that. Now, Pain / Nagato as a villain.
Why is it just that? Like,
I'm reading this as he's saying that's the best, and One Piece doesn't have a villain that compares to that.
Is this off the fucking video you guys made?
Yeah, it is.
This is somebody that replied. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
As a villain. See, the problem with my take on people that praise Pain as like the best villain is that it's basically somebody who was fucked over in their home. He was fucked over and he decided to do that to people. That's basically all it is. Obviously, it's depth to it, but like, exactly, Dofi is basically Pain.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
I think that's another one. Is there anyone outside of Dofi to even consider?
Blackbeard. Once we get his fucking,
we don't even know it yet. Yeah, his shit's probably crazy.
And the manga low key like added some stuff there recently. Obviously, like more to, his character with keeping it spoiler free. We learned a little bit of lineage.
Mm-hmm.
But that one out of everything so far, other than Sasuke, really, the Naruto villains is where like I truly feel like that clears. And you can let me know if that's crazy or not, but Naruto they have great villains.
They do. And it says win over One Piece villains. Like, overall, yes, I'll give it to you. Because I feel like One Piece villains it's more of like you're fighting a group rather than fighting people, which...
Yeah, I can see that.
And then he puts the connections, themes, and parallels between Nagato and Naruto as a masterclass, which is which it is. That's the whole point of the thing. It's just the parallel and how Naruto just didn't do the bad shit.
Right.
But, I mean, it's kind of like you're basically saying that it's written better when we know One Piece is written better.
For sure.
So it's like, it's not that crazy of a thing. Even though it is true, it's not that crazy of a thing where he's trying to make it seem.
No, yeah, I agree with that. I just thought this was interesting. Like he
wholeheartedly felt like he needed to type out points in a comment. Like,
yeah, he went hard. It's crazy. But yeah, let us know your thoughts and opinions on anything that we talked about here. And you can go check out that video. I forgot what the fuck I titled it, but if you look hard enough, you'll find it. And it should be in the One Piece playlist.
Look hard enough. You really want to watch it? You'll watch it.
Because it's literally Luffy and Naruto on the cover. Like, you'll find it eventually. But yeah, keep commenting because that was interesting. And then the last one here, this is a screenshot that I took off of Campia's show. He was talking about the He-Man opening projection, and because I guess it's right there. It's projected at 25 million, which is obviously low compared to what we've seen this year. But I just thought it was interesting that he had this graphic because we haven't really had everything contained like this. But the graphic here is, and this is domestic, obviously. Mario Bros. 2 made 131 million. Michael made 97. Project Hail Mary made 80. Devil Wears Prada 2 made 76. Mortal Kombat 2 made 38. And Masters of the Universe is projected, like I said, to make $25 million only. So I'm assuming that this is the top dogs right now. And it'll just be interesting to see, like, as we get on through the year, where Dune is going to be, where Doomsday is going to be, Spider-Man, all these, the Odyssey, all these big movies, to see what they do opening weekend. But yeah, apparently Masters of the Universe is a overhyped IP a little bit here. I don't know. It's kind of nuts. But yeah, any thoughts? Anyone speak on this?
I'm excited to watch Masters of the Universe, though. Just based off of main actors being in fucking... I'm trying to blank on the movie. Sheep Detectives. I think he did a fantastic job in there, and obviously he is He-Man, so we'll see. But yeah, projections, that's kind of wild that it's under Mortal Kombat 2. Just
that is crazy.
Yeah.
That actually is pretty nuts.
That'd be more in line, to be a little bit closer, if not above it for sure. But yeah, because just Mortal Kombat 1 was just so horrendous. It's wild.
But yeah, all those movies I named, like I said, The Odyssey, Dune, Spider-Man, Doomsday, any other movies that are coming out this year. Let us know what you guys think those movies are going to do opening weekend, and even beyond that, what you think they're going to end at, because it's going to be a pretty crazy second half of the year coming up here for movies. So excited for all of that. And that will do it for our final thoughts.
All right, there you guys go. Let us know what you guys thought about anything we talked about right there. Any other thoughts, guys, before we head out? Anything to say?
We're back next week with the movie of the week. Like J-Mac was talking about, The Mandalorian and Grogu, the first Star Wars movie back in the theaters in 7 years. Crazy they chose fucking Mandalorian and Grogu, but we move. So yeah, and then the Boys finale. Like I said, that's gonna be kind of tough because that shit drops at midnight. I don't know what I'm gonna do for that, but for sure look out for that Green Lanterns trailer. I'm very interested to see what James Gunn is doing with that, because obviously it should be the official trailer. And yeah, next episode should be just as fun.
There you guys go. Another episode in the books. Let us know what you guys thought about anything we talked about in the news, or what we watches, final thoughts. Leave all your thoughts down in the comments below. And while you're down there in those comments, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. That would be much appreciated. Audio listeners, don't forget to hit 5 stars. That too would be much appreciated. But in the meantime, keep it locked here to LFG, where we got you covered on anything and everything in pop culture. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.